Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Basically this video is gonna be more so of like a chat video about my skin. Okay, so I'm just gonna be telling you all like why I gave up on my skin. Okay, basically. Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about some different stuff, and I feel like a lot of people go through a lot of this different stuff, and you know, we're just gonna chat. It's gonna be like a chat with me thing. Okay, so this and another thing is this video is kind of gonna be like sporadic and all over the place. It's not really well planned out. It's just kind of, you know, I'm just going off the dome with this. So let's get right into it. My skin, I started realizing problems with my skin like when I really hit my when I really hit my peak of teenage years. I really started kind of realizing like, okay, my skin, I'm like going through emotions, which when you get a certain age, it kind of comes with puberty. That's the word I'm looking for. It kind of comes with it. So I ended up getting the Depo shot. I can't remember. It was like maybe high school or when I got out of high school. I cannot remember. I think it was 2014 when I got the Depo shot. I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. It was either 2013 or 2014. Anyways, I ended up getting a shot. When I was younger, my mom was like anti-birth control. She wasn't really having it. She was more so of like, okay, if you're not doing anything, what's the point of having birth control and stuff like that? But like, I wanted to get it anyway because I just did. Or I'm like, I want to get it, you know. And then all my little friends, so it was just like, and people that I hung with, they was like, oh, well, you may not have a period no more, so like that. I'm like, oh yes, I don't want a period no more because I was like a heavy bleeder. Then I had really bad cramps, so I was like, okay, so that works. Let's do it. So I went to the doctor, and I went to like this little clinic, to be honest, like the little clinic in the hood, because I'm just like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna go. I don't really want mom to find out. I don't want anybody to find out, so I'm just gonna go to this little clinic or whatever. So a little ghetto clinic. I went there, got the Depo shot. I ended up being on my period for about 9 months, like 8.5, 9 months. True story. It was like so crazy because I was like, my skin had gotten so bad. Like I started getting like cystic acne, like really bad. Like my cheek areas would break out with these big huge bumps, and they would hurt. My chin area, my forehead area, like everything would just break out. My skin became like super sensitive. I was bleeding heavier. I was like bleeding through pads, and that's when I really seen like a drastic like change in my skin. I'm like, oh my god, you know what is going on? And that excuse me, that's what caused like more and more problems, because of course I started busting the bumps. You know, when you bust the bumps and you pick at them, it does cause black spots and stuff like that. So that's what happened. I'm just like, oh my god, or whatever. So I ended up going to the emergency room a lot for that, like back and forth to the emergency room. Basically, I went to the emergency room. I seen a lot of different doctors, and they were just like, one of the doctors told me, it's like the 4th doctor, he was like, you know, you just had a bad reaction to the shot. That was it. You had a bad reaction to it. And he was like, I suggest that you get on another form of birth control. So at this point, I'm kind of like, what? I don't want to be on birth control anymore. Like, birth control almost killed me. Like, I've been on my period for like 9 months. Like, who wants me? I'm a bloody mess. Like, that's how I feel. Or whatever. It's just like, and you know, like, whenever you're on your period, you don't really want to be around nobody. You don't want to touch nobody. You're moody. You're bloated. You just, you ain't trying to take the picture being like that for like 9 freaking months. It was dreadful. It was horrible. It was terrible. There were times where I thought that I was off my period, and then I actually wasn't off my period. Period was playing games, you know what I'm saying? So it's not just like, oh, it's just too much. But like I said, I just went through the work, so I started going to dermatologist or whatever, because everybody's like, oh, go to a dermatologist, or whatever. So I went to a dermatologist like that was gonna solve all my problems or whatever, like it was gonna be the end all be all, you know. So I ended up scheduling me an appointment with like the best dermatologist that they have in the city, and I went there. He was like booked up, so I had to wait like I said like a month or 2 before I had even got an appointment there. So I got the appointment, and literally I was in there for probably like not even 10 minutes. He's just like, oh, let me see your skin. So I showed him my skin and stuff, and so he's like, oh, well, it's really not that bad, and you just have to make, do you wear like makeup? I was like, yeah. He's like, do you wear makeup on a daily basis? I said, yeah, most of the time, like when I'm going to work. So he's like, okay, just make sure you're really cleaning your pores out, you're really cleaning your face and getting the dirt all out of your pores and everything like that. So he was like, I would suggest Cetaphil for the face, which y'all know Cetaphil, however y'all say it, is kind of expensive. So he was saying that he would suggest I get that and use their products and stuff, and he was like, make sure you use some skin cream. I'm like, okay, and stuff. So I was telling him about the ongoing acne and ongoing bumps. So he was like, I suggest that you get on birth control, because birth control will help with the with the acne. So I'm like, oh no. So I told him about the whole birth control story, the Depo. So he was like, oh no, just get on another form of it. That just probably didn't take well with your body. I suggest getting on the pills, because the pills, it just makes everything better. It balances out the hormones. So I'm like, you know, I just don't know what else to do. I'm at my wit's end. I mean, like, what can I do? I was like, the bumps, they're bad, but I think the spots bother me more than the bumps. I'm like, okay, can you just like give me something like some bleaching cream or something? Like, I really want something like that. So he was just like, oh no, I'm just gonna suggest that you keep your face clean and all this kind of stuff like this, and make sure you wear sunscreen and come back and see me in the next like 6 months, and then maybe we could give you a bleaching cream. So I'm like, okay, so why the hell am I even here? Like, I don't really understand. Like, I want something that's gonna give me clear skin. I know it's not gonna happen overnight, but I kind of want it to happen kind of fast. Okay, this is a high-ass doctor bill, so I want something to get done. So anyways, I ended up leaving. I did go back to the doctor within 6 months, and he did end up giving me some bleaching cream. Can't think of the name, whatever name it was. So when I went back to him, he was just like, make sure you're wearing sunscreen. So I explained to him that the sunscreen, like, it's something in sunscreen that I don't know what the main ingredient is, but I can't use it. Every time I use sunscreen, I have to go to the emergency room because my whole face breaks out in hives. I mean, it's something that I'm allergic to, but I don't know what it is, and I've tried a lot of different sunscreens. So he was telling me, oh, just try like some baby sunscreen and you'll be fine. I said this. So I started using the bleaching cream. The bleaching cream wasn't really doing anything for me. I don't feel, which I know, guys, y'all gonna be like, oh, you're impatient. No, I was using it for a real long time and it wasn't really doing anything, and then after a while it started irritating my skin. I'm like, okay, so what do I do? So then, of course, what do? You know, we go to WebMD, we go to Google. You know, Google gonna kill your ass sooner than anybody else. So we go to WebMD, Google, your Facebook stuff, your ex friend, you know, phone a friend. So I'm all on the internet trying to think of ways. I'm putting all kinds of stuff on my face. I'm putting lemon juice on my face. I'm putting baking soda, honey, turmeric, and all these little potions in these face. All these little potions and these face masks and stuff. I'm like, okay, so what the hell? You know, I'm trying to wake up with some glowing skin. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, like, my skin clear. So it's just like, what do I do? Y'all, I'm doing everything. Then people are like, okay, you have to change your eating habits. And I already know, every time people see your skin or something, like, they always give their opinions. But it's just like, y'all don't know that I've tried all of this. And people are still underneath this video. Y'all are still gonna give y'all opinions. Try mayo and lemon juice. Try chicken grease. Try this. Try baby this. And try, you know, I've tried all that. I've changed my eating habits. I've tried to change my lifestyle, because people say it starts within, which I don't think I have dark spots on the inside of my body, but I don't know. But I got them on the outside of my face, so I don't really know. And it's humorous, but like, seriously, it's really crazy, because everybody trying to give their opinion. And I've been on Pinterest. I've tried everything from products to face masks. I've bought expensive skincare, like very, very, very expensive skincare, or like $100, $200, $300 skincare. I've just went above and beyond. Like, I've done it all, and it's just like, nothing is helping. And it gets to a point where you get to a point where it's just like, why even try? Like, I don't even care anymore. And that's how I feel. I feel like I don't care. For a very, very, very long time, I was insecure about my skin. I was always trying to hide myself. Like, I was just like, really, like, not accepting of who I really was, you know. So I was just, you know, in a really dark place for a long time. I can say that I've gotten a little better, but like, the criticism from the internet and the criticism from other people, even family, I think it makes it a little bit worse, because it's like, oh, I'm confident, I'm good, you know. But then when you hear the backlash from everybody else, it's kind of like, well, you know, I'm not so confident and things like that. Because like even some of like my close family members will be like, okay, you need to put on makeup or don't go with it here without makeup, or where's the makeup? You know, it's just like it makes me feel some type of way because maybe I don't want to wear makeup, and it's okay, so why even bring it up, you know? And people judge, you know, and then guys with the, oh, she catfishing and she look the same without makeup and take us swimming on the first date and all this kind of stupid stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, let's take you to the clinic on the first date. Don't nobody want to go to the clinic, but then everybody want to take somebody swimming on the first date. Anyways, it just, I've just done it all. And then I tried the so people was like, okay, go to an esthetician and try chemical peels and stuff like that. I wasn't finna go to an esthetician, but I have tried chemical peels, which kind of did add to the significance, kind of problems with my skin. A couple years back, I said like a year or two back, I started doing chemical peels. I was ordering the chemical, and if you don't know what a chemical peel is, you have to look it up. I was ordering the chemical peel off of eBay and off of Amazon when they sold it. They do not sell chemical peels on there anymore. You could probably get like a I don't know, a very light peel. I can't remember what they, like a VI peel or something. But as far as a chemical peel, like a lactic acid or something like that, you can't find it. You're not gonna be able to find it anymore now. I actually have some. I still have some in there, but I think it's like expired. But anyways, I started doing that. I got so down, I got so insecure about my skin, I started putting that on my face. And if you all don't know what it is, chemical peels are like, it's chemicals, like a very strong chemical. So when you put it on your face, it's supposed to remove like the top layer of your face, but you have to be really careful. You're supposed to see like a doctor, like an esthetician, like somebody who really knows what they're doing or who has experience in chemicals. But I wasn't. So I was getting on eBay and Amazon, I was buying these chemicals, and I was buying them in such high like dosages that you weren't supposed to be using, but I was doing it anyways, and it was burning my skin. And I was burning my skin so bad, it was like my skin was kind of like just coming off of my face. Like I kind of looked like a burn victim. Like my skin would just fall off. Like it would just like literally come off. Like it kind of looks like you've been burnt. That's what it looks like, and it leaves behind these bad scars. I had like scars everywhere. I used to have pictures of it, but I don't. I used to have pictures of my skin coming off. So after a while, when you have the peel on your face, it will start to kind of shed like a snake, and it's supposed to like shed the top layer off. But if you burn yourself, you'll just have like I said, burns everywhere. So I tried that, and I tried it so much, and my mom was just like, you need to stop doing that, and that looks bad. And it was actually leaving more scars or whatever. Like it was leaving more scars. But I was just like, you know, I don't care, I want clear skin. And then I was getting into the dating scene. So like as I was dating, I had dated this one guy or whatever, and so he was telling me, you know, he was really harsh, and he told me that he didn't like me without my makeup on. He wanted me like wearing my makeup to bed. He wanted me to wear my makeup all the time and stuff. So it made me feel really insecure. And then he would call me ugly and stuff. So I'm like, I want to have clear skin. You know, I want to be pretty. I want to be pretty. I want to be pretty. And that's just what I kept telling myself. So I was going to extreme measures to get there. I was buying all kind of chemicals offline, like whatever, bleaching creams and all kind of stuff. I was buying everything, put it on there. Then I was like going back and forth to the emergency room because I was breaking out and I had burns. It was just terrible. Then I tried the I can't think of what it's called. It's like the little roly pin thing. You all gonna know the name of it, but anyway, it's like the little pin, and it has needles all around the little rolling pin, and you roll it around like up and down your whole face, and like your whole face like bleeds, and then you wipe like the blood off, and then you put like your moisturizer on, and your primers on, like your moisturizers and your face cleansers and stuff on. It's supposed to like deep clean your face. You're supposed to be able to get like the product in a different layer of your skin, whatever. But I started doing that, and that was pretty bad too, because it's literally a rolling pin. It's kind of like, just picture this being like a rolling pin, and it has like a little round like thing on it, like a wheel looking thing, but the wheel has sharp needles all around it. And then you take it and you roll it on your skin like this. So I was rolling it so hard, like my whole face would just bleed. Like I would have blood and holes in my face, and it was just terrible or whatever. So I was like, you know, I'm done. you know, after doing that and going to this dermatologist, going to that dermatologist, like nothing, I just felt like nothing was working. I'm ordering stuff off the TV. I'm ordering stuff I'm just like, I'm going to the store, I'm spending all my money on stuff. I'm like, this isn't working. Or whatever, like, I don't know what to do. And then I was even considering, like, they have things called, like lasers and stuff, like, you can get on your face to, like, help remove acne and everything. So I was just like, okay, well, I mean, to help like remove acne scarring, but it was like very, it's like very expensive, because I think they do it like by the area, like the big celebrities and everything get that done. So it's like, okay, well, I'll sell anything. Like, I would do anything just to get to like California. I think they're like California, like just to get to California to get this work done. You know, I was just willing to go through extreme measures, like sell everything just to have clear skin, like just to do that. And I'm just like, you know, I'm done. Like, I'm really tired of it. I need to accept who I am, you know? And I don't want to hear the comments about love yourself and find somebody to love you. We all have something. Everybody has something about them that they don't like. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care how much you love yourself. It's something that you don't really like, or something that you would like to change, or something that you feel insecure about. And my skin has been something that I feel insecure about. And it's because every time I build up the confidence and be like, okay, I don't really care, you know, it is what it is, people make me feel that way too, because they'll say things like, you don't look the same without your makeup, or why do you wear makeup, you're trying to hide behind your makeup, and oh, I don't, you put some makeup on. You know, people will say things like that, but then they want you to be secure. I mean, like, they want you to be fine, you know? So I've just given up. And I don't know, have you all gotten to a point where you've given up on something, whether it be skincare, weight loss, you know, a relationship, whatever the case may be? Let's keep relationships out of it. But like food, you know, what, have you ever just reached your breaking point? Because I'm like at my breaking point. It's like, I don't know what to do anymore. Now, granted, when I got on the birth control pills, it did subside a little bit. Like, my breakouts did subside. And I was like, okay, great. Okay. So, like, because I used to get these big, huge bumps, and, like, bumps under the skin. They would hurt. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. It's even, I went through the streak where I wasn't wearing makeup, because, you know, everybody has an opinion. Your face look like that because you don't not wearing makeup. Your face look like that because you eating too much sweets. Your face look like that because you're drinking soda. Your face look, you know what I'm saying? It's like always something. Everybody has an opinion because everybody's opinionated. But it's just like, okay, so when I do all the right stuff and it's like this, then what? I'm eating right, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You know, I don't know what else to do. So I'm just, you know, I've tried skincare regimens. I've tried everything. And it's just like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just going to have to accept that I'm just going to look like a Dalmatian all my life, you know. And it's not as bad as some people's skin, and as bad as like some people's face. It's definitely not as bad, because it could always be much, much worse. But I don't like it. But it is what it is. And I do read you guys' comments. I do see them, and I do see the rude ones and stuff like that. You know, sometimes it does make me feel some type of way. I'm human, okay, and we are human. But it's like, I'm not always gonna come on camera, and I'm not always gonna be made up. You guys see some of my videos, I'm not made up. And I'm not, and that's how it's gonna be, and it's gonna be like that. I don't care how many subscribers I have. I don't care where this YouTube journey takes me. I don't really care where life takes me. I want y'all to see me. I want y'all to see the real me. You know, because I have a lot of people following me, not just younger people, but I have older people too. But I want not just younger people, but everybody else. I want everybody to know that you can be yourself. Like, you can be you, and it's okay. And another thing I want people to know is, don't let this perfect image have you feeling some type of way, because I felt like that for a really long time. Like, you see these perfect images of people, and the way the world is now, you know, it's clear skin, long curly hair, Coke bottle shade, you know, perfect, or whatever. It's like, that's how it is, you know, the high cheekbones, high brow bones, you know, like the perfect face structure and stuff, you know, perfect. Don't let that hinder you from being who you are. and like hurting yourself trying to do something different, because I got to this stage. I was hurting myself, going to the emergency room, burning off my skin, you know, skin falling off my face. I don't know what the hell is going on. Like I'm crying, I'm depressed. I'm just like, nobody's gonna love me for me, you know. And it just, you know, don't do that. Don't feel that way. And that's why I like to come on here without makeup, because I just want you to know that I'm a normal person at the end of the day. I'm a regular person. And I want people to feel comfortable, and I want people to feel relatable, because I'm not like this every single day. I'm not, you know, all did up every day. I'm not every day. You know, there's times that I'm not did up. There's times that I do look a mess. I have breakouts. I pick my bumps, you know. So I want you all to know that we're here. You know, I ain't got no perfect skin. Nobody has perfect skin. Well, a lot of people do have perfect skin, but I don't. So, you know, when I read comments and people like, you need to put some makeup on and stop getting on camera looking like that, and not so this is just like, you don't tell me what to do, first of all. And second of all, this is me. I don't want to always put on this perfect persona, because I'm not perfect. And I don't want somebody to look at my videos like, she's so perfect. Her skin is so pretty. She's so this and stuff like that. Because I'm flawed, you know, and I'm learning to accept my flaws more and more, because some things you just have to accept. You have to accept the things that you cannot change. So I'm accepting a lot of things that I can't change. Not just my skin, just a lot of things in general. I'm coping with them. Maybe a little difficult, but yeah, you know. So anyways, yeah guys, tell me what you all think about this situation, and just let me know, have you guys ever given up? I'm not really just too much interested in any of y'all's little tips or hacks or anything on my skin, or what I should use or what I should do, because I've done countless amounts of things, and I just don't feel like going through it, and I don't feel like talking about it. So you can save all that. And I know it's gonna be some people like, I know you said that you don't want to hear it and you don't want to talk about it, but I think you should mix the mayo with the soda and put it on your face every night, and it's gonna clear your skin. I think you should wear cocoa butter, and I think you should do, I don't really want to hear it. Okay, thank you. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Like I said, questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below and we can discuss, and I'll see you on my next video.